We'll also be running a phase one pharmacokinetic study. That is a study that will give us a lot of dosage information on MRX1 so we can understand exactly how much and when to give patients and trial participants MRX1.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Ananda Development's Finance Director, Jeremy Sturgis-Smith. Jeremy, you're joining us from the LSX conference in Boston. Tell us more about the conference and what you're doing there.
Hi, Stephen. Yeah, so it's called the LSX World Congress. LSX are a group that run a number of events across the world, specifically for biotech companies like Ananda. So it's a chance for us to meet with and get on the radar of a number of large pharmaceutical companies for partnering purposes, and also in front of some large and established healthcare investors. I'll be giving a 12-minute presentation at the conference later today, which will be made available online shortly after the conference. So we'll be able to share that with everyone in due course.
I mean, you talked about healthcare investors, and you're just fresh out of a £2.15 million fundraise, well supported by your chairman, Charles Morgan. Tell us a little bit more about the fundraise and how you plan to apply those funds.
He really has. He's put his money where his mouth is once again. We are very grateful to Charlie for all the support he's given us through the years, and doing this cornerstoning this fundraise. He has put us in an excellent position to progress on all of our goals over the next 12 to 18 months. Also, as part of this, there is a conditional capitalization of all of his currently unsecured debt. That is going to clean off our balance sheet very significantly, leave us with only about £650,000 of convertible loan notes as debt on the balance sheet, which really does give us a great platform to progress on. And sorry, as you mentioned, Stephen, we've got a broker option open at the moment through the Winterfloods platform that closes on Friday night, and we're offering up £100,000 of extra shares to retail shareholders on exactly the same terms as received by the investors in this just closed round.
So, Jeremy, tell us how you're going to use those funds to take MRX1 forward.
So we'll use those funds mainly to actually manufacture the drug for both of our phase 2 studies. And that's something we hope to crack on with later this year, early into next year. We'll also be running a phase 1 pharmacokinetic study. That is a study that will give us a lot of dosage information on MRX1 so we can understand exactly how much and when to give patients and trial participants MRX1 within the trials and then following the trials.
So plans for the next 6 months then, Jeremy?
Next 6 months will be focused very much on moving MRX1 through the pre-trial regulatory pathways. That will be an ethics submission to the MHRA and finalizing the few last details of pre-manufacturing work before we commence a manufacturing batch. We'll also be communicating a lot with some partners in Australia. Australia has one of the foremost phase 1 study ecosystems in the world, and that is our preferred destination for the pharmacokinetic study.
Jeremy, I hope you'll keep us updated on any progress with those. Thanks very much for speaking to us and enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye.
That's Ananda Development's Finance Director, Jeremy Sturgis-Smith.